Here's 5 different experiments from my PIC18F4620 cookbook. Um, Embedded systems always do a hello, blink a lead kind of thing, and this is incredibly easy to do in the ham stack. You can do it once you know your programmer's working. This is a PIC18. There I've erased the chip. I can see that it's auto-detected the chip. I know that it's basically working. I can go to the configuration word editor. I can change the oscillator in there. I can make it 0010. Save that. That will select the 10 megahertz external crystal. And then I can put in 2 instructions, 9094 and 708B. And I can write that to chip. I'm getting there. I'm not using a compiler at all. Those 2 instructions are easy to assemble, just hand assemble and enter, and that's it. And it blinks the status LED on the Hamstack board very nicely. It's a nice rate. The delay comes from the almost 1 million no-ops which are executed. This is experiment 8. Demonstrating 2 clocks. This experiment also demonstrates well the 1 million no-ops. There's 32K of flash instruction words possible, and then there's 968K of unimplemented memory, but all of that's read by the program counter and comes in as no-ops, so it can be used as a delay. I'm just setting up one oscillator frequency at the beginning of flash and a faster one at the end. Here's the watchdog timer. The circuit goes to sleep and waits for the watchdog to wake it up, and then there's that brief flash of the oscillator. It came on, executed 8,000 instructions, went back to sleep. There, did it again, and I just have the LED flashing just to at the same time that it wakes up. And that's experiment 13. Here's experiment 21. You can tweak the internal oscillator. This is going through all possible tweaks of it, back and forth, just to, there really is quite a range, and that's described in the cookbook, the actual range of the possible tweaks to the internal oscillator. And here, last but not least, the Cylon eyes. The delay between each LED is actually a sleep instruction, and then the watchdog wakes it up and it goes to the next LED and goes back to sleep. Here I'm changing the watchdog timer in the configuration word editor, just the very same thing we used at the beginning, but different bits there. You can see that the Cylon is definitely getting perturbed. Here I'm changing it up to an even faster frequency. In the config word editor again, the Cylon is very agitated at this point. Not happy. This is very easy to do, this kind of stuff in the configuration word editor, to see lots of features of the chip. And here's a much nicer, slower frequency. The Cylon's relaxed again. In the cookbook.